Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is pulling on a pair of blue jeans. In fact, it's estimated that more than 1 billion people own at least one pair. No other garment in history has crossed so many borders, classes, and generations quite like this simple piece of blue cotton twill. So, how did clothing made for miners end up on fashion runways in Paris? Let's dig into the surprisingly rich history of blue jeans. To understand jeans, we first need to separate two words people often use interchangeably: denim and jean. Denim traces back to a sturdy cotton twill woven in Nimes, France, called serge de Nimes, or fabric from Nimes. Over time, that phrase was shortened and anglicized into denim. Jean fabric, meanwhile, has roots in Genoa, Italy. French traders called Genoese sailors jeans, which English speakers eventually turned into jean. Those sailors wore tough cotton blend trousers for work, and the fabric used to make them took on the sailor's name. Both fabrics were valued for the same reason. They were durable, affordable, and built to survive hard labor. That's the thread, pun intended, that connects centuries of denim history to what we wear today. The iconic blue color comes from indigo dye, one of the oldest dyes known to civilization. It was used in India, Africa, and across Asia for thousands of years. Indigo was prized not just for its rich color, but for a useful quirk. It doesn't fully soak into cotton fibers. Instead, it clings to the surface. That's why jeans fade unevenly with wear, and why that fading came to signal authenticity and character rather than damage. By the 18th and 19th centuries, European textile mills were producing indigo-dyed cotton twill at scale, setting the stage for denim's next transformation, from sailor's cloth to an American workwear icon. The story most people know begins in 1853, when a Bavarian immigrant named Levi Strauss arrived in San Francisco during the gold rush. He didn't invent jeans. He ran a dry goods business that supplied miners with tents, tools, and fabric, including sturdy cotton cloth for workwear. But the real breakthrough came about 2 decades later, and it wasn't Levi Strauss's idea at all. In Reno, Nevada, a tailor named Jacob Davis kept getting the same request from customers, mostly laborers and miners, whose pockets tore under the weight of tools and rocks. So Davis began reinforcing the pocket corners with copper rivets, and the pants held up far better. He wanted to patent the idea, but he couldn't afford the fee. So he wrote to Levi Strauss, his fabric supplier, and proposed a partnership. On May the 20th, 1873, the two men were granted US patent number 139,121 for an improvement in fastening pocket openings. That date, May 20th, 1873, is widely celebrated as the official birthday of blue jeans as we know them. For the next 60 years, jeans stayed close to what they were originally built to be: rugged workwear. Riveted denim trousers, sold under the name waist overalls, became standard gear for cowboys, railroad workers, miners, and farmers across the American West. Levi Strauss & Company added the now famous orange stitching, the leather patch, and the double arcuate stitch on the back pockets. Those details are still used today, making them some of the oldest continuously used trademarks in American fashion. Jeans found their second life in the mid-20th century. During World War II, American soldiers wore denim off duty and brought the habit home. Then Hollywood took over. Marlon Brando in The Wild One and James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause turned jeans into a symbol of youthful defiance. Suddenly, jeans weren't just for laborers. They were for anyone pushing back against convention. Some American schools even banned them in the 1950s, which of course only made them more desirable. By the 1960s and 70s, jeans had become the uniform of counterculture, worn by student protesters, rock musicians, and the hippie movement. People customized them with patches, embroidery, and bleach, turning a mass-produced garment into a canvas for personal expression. Around the same time, jeans crossed the Atlantic and the Pacific in a big way. Around the world, they were adopted as a symbol of American freedom and casual style, sometimes political, always fashionable. The 1980s brought the designer jean boom. Brands like Calvin Klein, Jordake, and Guess turned jeans into a status symbol with tight fits, embroidered back pockets, and premium price tags. For the first time, jeans moved fully into high fashion, proving that a garment born in mining camps could sit comfortably on a runway. Today, jeans are everywhere and belong to no single class, culture, or era. They're accepted in offices, on red carpets, in classrooms, and on farms, sometimes all at once. The global denim market is worth tens of billions of dollars each year, spanning ultra-affordable fast fashion to luxury designer labels that sell for thousands. Innovation continues too. Stretch denim, more sustainable and low-water dyeing processes, laser fading technology, and recycled cotton blends are reshaping how jeans are made. And yet the core design, that riveted indigo-dyed silhouette from 1873, is still instantly recognizable. From a tailor's rivets in Reno to a French fabric name carried across centuries, blue jeans prove that the most enduring designs are often the simplest. They're built to solve a real problem, then durable enough to be reinterpreted by every generation that follows. So the next time you pull on a pair of jeans, you're wearing a small piece of that history, from Genoa to Nîmes to the Gold Rush, and on to wherever fashion takes them next.